Yo, what is up? Yo, I just texted you. Oh, welcome to the. And first trolling in the chat. Yo, what's up, chat? Yeah, I just got done working out. Um, just posted a video, so if you guys want after this, go like that. Subscribe even if you're not already. Little Red Savage, back again. Let's go. Little Red, I think you're becoming like my most reliable YouTube viewer. Ooh, I need to make sure I got everything. Alright, I got my gym bag, got my tripod, my headphones, I got my pump cover, compression shirt. I got my pre stuff. Got this. Yeah, no. If y'all, I just posted it, so thank you, Lil Red. What's up, Daryl? Yeah, no. Today was a pretty good session. I'm not gonna spoil too much because I got to give y'all a reason to go see the video. I know it's a super short video, but yeah, I'm gonna make a more long video. I think I might tomorrow's legs and abs. I think I'll just do a normal length video like I have been doing. But the day after that, Wednesday, my rest day, I've got a video idea cooking up, and I think I'm gonna do a longer video, something like between like 10 and 20 minutes. But I'm cooking that idea up. But if you guys got any like video ideas that y'all want me to do, or like any sort of like gym content, or even like some gaming content you want me to get into, let me know because I don't mind doing it. Like my channel and most of my stuff I make is mostly gym content, but I'm a pretty big freaking nerd. Classes start the 18th, so next Monday. Um, but I moved up here not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before. So I've just been kind of chilling and getting acclimated to living life on my own, I guess. Um, but yep, about to go back to the cribbo, and we're gonna binge and finish Solo Leveling because that anime is freaking awesome. If you have not watched it, please do it. Oh yeah, we're chilling, and I've got everything set up. I've just got to apply for my parking permit, so I haven't done that. But I mean, honestly, I'm close enough that I don't mind walking to class. Um, yeah, so it's no big deal. I got all my class. I mean, I know where they're at. I need to go find which because I know where the kinesiology building is, but I don't even have to be there for this first semester because all three of my kinesiology classes are online. But I need to check out where the science building is or whatever it's called. I don't know the names of the halls, but I can look all of them up on maps and they'll pop up. I checked earlier. I'll probably just end up going and doing that tomorrow. Um, yeah, but I'm hoping so. For those of you who don't know, I've been doing social media for a like not a crazy long time. I started doing it back in December, but I only did Instagram then, and then I picked up YouTube and TikTok around like February, March, and I didn't start posting my first ever YouTube videos though until about 2 months ago. So this is like the grand renaissance of my YouTube era because yeah, we're road to 100 subscribers right now. We're at 79 as of now whenever I just checked before I started the live. So yeah, we're just grinding that out because I was that kid whenever I was like 10 and 11, 12, all that stuff. Like I was back watching like so many YouTubers and I was like, man, I want to be that one day. And I wanted to start doing YouTube in high school. For those of you in here who don't know, I graduated in 2023. I turned 20 this past March, so I don't want y'all thinking I'm like super unk status or anything. But yeah, I was gonna start it like 2 years ago, my senior year, but I've always been very self conscious about myself, and I was just like I thought way too much about like what if people judge me? Because I went to like a smaller private school. Like if it tells you anything, I only had like 46 people in my graduating class. So everyone just like knew each other. And I know I had been talking about it and people were already calling me like Matthew the YouTube guy, like in a condescending tone, and I think that just kept me from doing it. But then yeah, eventually this past December I was like, dude, I want to start making content. And then about 2 months ago was whenever I was like, okay, I want to start making YouTube videos, and that's kind of how all this kind of came to be. But Lil Red, you're not unk, bro. Bro, this is the one thing. People keep on like exaggerating like the term unk. Unk like half a year ago was like if you're 45 and up. And now unk has turned into like if you're older than like 16, you're unk, which is insane. Like insane. Like I guarantee you, my little cousin, he's like about to be 15. I guarantee you, if like I saw him and his friends, they would be like pointing at me, being like, "You're an unk. You're an unk." Like before we know it, bro, you're gonna be an unk the second you turn into a teenager. Like that's what we're getting to at this point. This is what society's going to be. Just everything is unk status. And then eventually, who knows? Maybe it's like if your age is in the double digits, like once you hit 10, you're cooked. You're unk, buddy. You're unk. Just went off on a tangent about not being an unk. Chat, I think I'm self-conscious. Oh no, chat. But yeah, I just got the ability to do live today because one of my friends, Logan. By the way, if y'all are not subscribed to L Philly, uh, I think that's his name, or yeah, I think it's L Philly on YouTube. I could be wrong, but he makes a lot of cool content too. He does a lot more gaming content. But if you guys are not subscribed to him, go check him out. But he was telling me about how he's been doing on live. I was like, you know what? I need to go get on this live thing. So I started it up earlier, did like a 30-minute live, and I'm doing one right now. So, but yeah, yeah, Unk is getting lower and lower, bro. I don't need to be or I don't need to be like ranting about subconscious because he's an Unk. Bro, just mad because he's the Unk. So that I'm falling for that trap. I'm hoping I hope season 2 of Solo Leveling is not like a cliffhanger because I've noticed with a lot of anime, season 2 usually ends off on like a cliffhanger, and if that happens, I'm going to crash out. Rizmaster chat. I guess I am the Rizmaster. I've had a girlfriend for like going on 2.5 years, so okay, no. I think that was the corny thing I think I could have said. I'm something of a Rizzler myself. I hate traffic here, bro. It's so bad. People don't know how to drive. Um, if any of y'all ever come to Auburn, Alabama, just know nobody here knows how to drive. Like nobody. And people don't know how to even exist either. Like people will just like I get like most of the time if you're like a pedestrian crossing the road, you're gonna get like the right of way and whatever, or like they're gonna be lenient towards you. But like my water jug still. But no, dude, like people will literally There's been so many times where I'll be looking to see if like their light says they're good to like cross, like because it has like the walking thing, or it'll have the hand to stop, and the hand will be out to stop, and people just step out and start walking. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like that's how you get turned into a freaking Instagram reel, dude. Like, oh, it's so frustrating. Like I've driven all over the place. Like I drove a little. Like if it tells you anything, whenever me and my family went to Alaska a couple years ago, I drove there, and I think that was the most like chill, calmest driving ever. It's like besides the ice on the roads, there's barely anyone there, and it's like everywhere is just woods. It's kind of peaceful. I do feel like it'd be creepy though driving there at night. Like think about it, you're just driving these like in the middle of nowhere woods. Yeah, Auburn is a lot of traffic, bro, and I think it's just because so much stuff is so like congested. Like school hasn't even like summer semester just ended, so there's honestly it's weird because it's that transition period where summer is ending, so a lot of people have gone back to see like their family and stuff, but then also people are starting to get moved in for this fall semester, and I'm hyped for football season. Like I'm going to the Iron Bowl and stuff, but my lord, bro, I'm not ready for what traffic's going to be like then. I'm glad I'm close enough where I can walk to a lot of like school related stuff, but especially since I drive a truck, bro. Like if I was driving like a Nissan Altima, it would be different because like dude, parking this thing in like a tight like parking lot, oh my gosh, bro. Like slanted parking spots are my best friend because if it's just an entire parking lot slammed full of like I call them like the T parking spots where it's just like and dude, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Like I'm good at parking, but I'm not that good. Do I think Auburn's the best college in Alabama? My truck is a 2017 Nissan Titan, so it's not like it's a pretty decent sized truck. It's not nothing like crazy, but and speaking of Auburn campus, I really like the campus, which I honestly haven't really been on the campus like crazy much. Some of my friends and we hung out this past like Thursday, and they showed me a good bit of campus. But honestly, campus is so big, I'm gonna have to walk around for a while, and I'm gonna have to be like going to classes for a good bit to really make that decision. But I like it a lot. I'm a Bama fan. Like I'm an Alabama fan, so I still think Alabama campus is really nice, especially because I did football camps for years, and I went to Alabama's football camp all the time. And you're right there on campus, like you're at their practice field and stuff like that. So I kind of got to see a lot of Alabama's campus, and I like Tuscaloosa's a lot. But Auburn's got a really nice campus too. I came here a good bit for football camps and stuff like that. But yeah, my truck is like completely stuck. Now the interior, I've got two subs. I got two 12s installed, and about a year ago, I got like the entire speaker system redone. So yeah, my truck on the outside though is completely stock. Besides like some stickers I have on the back and some peeling paint on my tailgate, my truck is entirely stock under the hood and externally. But yeah, that's pretty much my truck. My truck's name is Leroy, by the way. And the reason why it's Leroy is because my dad, one of his favorite nicknames for me is Leroy. Like he always calls me Leroy. So like whenever I turned 16 and my dad handed this truck down to me, I was like, you know what? Everyone has a vehicle name. I'm gonna name him Leroy. Like Leroy Jenkins. This parking spot or this parking lot is really kind of tight. I gotta maneuver. And my roommate, he told me that the parking spots here, like I don't have to get um a parking pass until like football season starts because a lot of places want to reserve parking places because how crazy people go. Oh my gosh, I just realized it's completely dark. Oh, that's kind of ominous. Um, but yeah. Okay, buddy.
Mods, ban Rage Baiter and Brown Stick.
They keep on making funk edits of me. Yeah. I don't know why I haven't had as many viewers this time. Earlier I got up to like 18 at one point, but what's up, guys? Nothing too crazy. Brown stick. Hashtag mods. Kick brown stick. Lil Red, do you make YouTube content? Bro. I don't realize how much I say the same thing in videos until like you guys start doing like that and like saying it, and I'm like, yeah, I do maybe say the same stuff a little too much. Yeah, dude, Lil Red, start making like content, bro. Like start posting your music on there. Make playlists. I made a random gym playlist, and you can check my channel. It has like 11,000 views. That I made that way before I was even making content, and it has like 11,000 views. Preston King. Okay, bro. There's no way. What is up, Damon James? Um, yeah, you guys as three people. That's you guys. That's multiple people. Yeah, dude, Lil Red. Since you're making like music and stuff like that, bro, just post that on YouTube. Like, that'd be freaking cool. I'd check it out. I'd be like, shut up, Lil Red Savage. Yeah, I think like with your music, like I don't make music, so I don't know anything about this. But the way I look at it is, music is such a like, it's one of those things where you can milk a lot of content out of it. Like for example, like if I was making like content with music, I would go all in on like making it, editing it, and stuff, and then you can post the whole song on YouTube, and then for like TikTok and Instagram and like YouTube Shorts, post like a short clip of it, and then be like, if you want to like listen to the rest of this, click this link, and it'll take you directly to the video. Like, and that's passive right there. Yes, David slash Yivid is #1 rage baiter. They have like 30 different accounts. See, the problem is like I get hype whenever I get a subscriber on YouTube, but then I'm like, who knows? Maybe they're just making this might be their 30th like fake account that they do stuff on. So I don't know. Thank you, Brown Stick, for the 50 gifted. Yeah, 1 million views. No, Lil Red though, I would really think about making content because, dude, the way I look at it, and like, there's a lot of content creators I've been watching since like they like had just started, and yeah, I just seeing how fast people can grow content and like make a career out of it. Like, people don't realize this, and I haven't realized this until I've been looking into it. You can start getting monetization on YouTube videos once you just have 1,000, or once you have 500 technically. But whenever you can start putting like ads on your YouTube videos and making a lot of income, you only need 1,000 subscribers, and like I think it's like 10 million total views. Which, once you think about it, though, if you're posting consistently and you get to 1,000 subscribers, 10 million is like not like, that's not insane. Because like, think about it, there's a lot of people, like I see this with a lot of editing channels. They'll like, who make like anime edits and stuff like that. They will have one video that will have like 5 million views, and then a bunch of others that have like anywhere between like 100K views and like 5K views. And that 5 million carries them so much, and they're able to get a lot of monetization on their like actual YouTube videos they make. So, in fact, bro, Bingleton Coochie Smith just followed. Yay, let's go. Y'all are rage baiting so hard, bro. I'm not falling for it. I refuse. I refuse. I do think, since I'm already at like, since I've gained about 20 subscribers in the last 3 days, I think I can hit 100 in the next like 2 or 3 days. And Goal is to hit 1,000 within the next 3 months. So hopefully around like late November or early December, I can be at 1K. You know, it's nice. Like a lot of people made long distance out to be like something like they're like, oh, it's impossible. But I think once you're with the right person and once you get comfortable to a point, um, I think there's a bit of peace there because like me and her were constantly like texting back and stuff like that and being like, hey, I'm gonna do this. Like not being in like an over like being like, oh, you better tell me. It's just like for example, whenever I wake up, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do this stuff today, so we can call whenever. Um, and I think it does help. Like we go ahead and schedule when we'll see each other. Like I'll see her this upcoming weekend. I'm going back down. So my mom and her have their birthdays on the same days. I'm gonna just go there and visit with my family and her. Bro, mods ban brown stick. But yeah, no, it's nice. All right, I'm gonna get my stuff and we're gonna go. I need to get back in my crib ski because I'm just chilling here. One thing too, bro, you're not short. Um, One thing is that I've noticed here. So my truck gets 14.3 miles per gallon, which is absolute like garbo. But since I'm only driving such short distances and stuff like that, like I am burning so much less gas. Like I haven't gotten gas in about a week and a half. Yeah. So I shouldn't be needing to get gas, and it's $70 to fill up my truck right now. Oh, bro. Well, apparently I'm 6 foot slash 6'1" with like shoes, but apparently I'm 5'11". Yeah, it's nice though, just because like, oh my gosh, look at this. Woo! That dude is cool. Holy. Um, but yeah, here, let me get all my stuff out. I don't need anything back here. See, I knew the 5'11" accusations. You ever like really checked my height and I was 5'11" was like 3 years ago at a football camp. So yeah, and I was 17 then, so the 5'11" accusations have got to stop. Okay, dude, bro. You know you're unemployed when your main thing that you do is just make multiple accounts just to troll. Like top 10 unemployed moments. Someone needs to make a funk edit of that. Or something that I think is funny is whenever people have like a small car and it's kind of dinky. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having like an older car or something. But when people have like a smaller, older vehicle and they have like their windows down and they just like blare music, I find that to be absolutely hilarious. Like, because I feel like it gets to a point where it's just attention seeking. Like, let's all be honest. You don't drive with all your windows down and your music on max volume just because you're vibing. No, you're doing that because you're an attention seeker. I live with two others. So I live with my buddy Mason, which me and him have known each other for like years because we did Pee Wee football together like a long time ago. Like whenever we were both like 6 years old. And we've always had a bunch of like mutual friends. And then one of the other guys that's living with us, his name is Connor. I never met him until move-in day. He's a cool guy though. Right, time to get to the friggin' house. One thing that's nice is this apartment complex is 2-story, and I live on the 2nd floor, so I don't have to worry about upstairs neighbors and stomping. Oh my gosh. All right. Ooh. Dude. Top 10 comment sections of all time. I will say, I'm a very paranoid person, and some of you are probably gonna think I'm insane for this, but I check and make sure like so I don't have like a punch code. Like it's just like a classic, like you got a bolt, you have like the handle lock. So it's just those two. And I check like 30 million times before I go to sleep, just because like my biggest fear is, and I think it's because I watch too many videos where it's like top 10 people breaking into people's houses and like murdering them moments. And I'm like, I don't want that to happen to me. So I'm like insanely paranoid about that. No diddy. Like if it tells you anything, I make sure that door's locked, and I make sure, so this back door leads to like a balcony. I always double check this, which no one really goes out here, at least not right now, so it's locked. And then I also lock my bedroom door, because my bedroom is also closest to the front door. So long story short, you're not breaking in here, and if you do manage to break through the first door, I will probably hear you. The one thing is, I don't have a armament, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know what all I can talk about on here without getting like demonetized, which granted, my channel's not big enough to get demonetized because I'm not monetized, but you get what I mean. But yeah, where I live at though is pretty peaceful. Like it's a little subdivision, like in between two like really busy roads. So it's like right next to everything, but it's also a little bit cut off, which is nice because I don't have to deal with like insane doo-doo fart traffic or anything. So it's pretty nice. What did I just say? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning how live works because this is my first time, or second time really doing a live, but I just started doing it today. Oh, here's a little, here, let me show you all my gym supplements. So my stack I do is every morning I take 2 scoops of protein. I take 1 multivitamin, which is like a powder that I mix in with water. And then I do 7.5 grams of creatine. I've been taking L-carnitine lately, fish oils, and ashwagandha. And then for my pre-workout, I take this. This is BCAA and amino acids with electrolytes, so that's a hydration mix. And then this is Edge of Insanity, which, if you just want to look at the stats real quick, it's an insane high stem pre. I don't take a full scoop of that, though. I usually just do about half a scoop. If I need a really big stem, I do about 3/4 scoop. We got protein bars, rice. I got shakers and stuff in here. I got some bread. Got some other protein powder. In the freezer. Oh, my nightlight. In the freezer, we got some meat. I got burger patties. I got some breakfast casserole and macaroni and cheese with ground beef. And then I've also got some bacon in there and some more just regular ground beef. And in here I got more breakfast casserole and stuff, and I've drank a few of them, but I've got some white Munsters. Oh no. Oh, you guys are about to hear how loud the train is. Yeah, there's a train right there. Ooh, if it'll focus. You can kind of see it, but it's right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and close these blackout curtains that my mom got me are clutch because, dude, Like, I'm a big sleep in kind of person. And it's like as bright as the sun in here the second the sun comes out. So, what is up, Toilet Destroyer? But I think I'll stay on here. I get my food and stuff ready and dinner. I'm gonna mute myself real quick because I gotta go potty. So I'm gonna leave you guys right here and I will be right back. All right, chat, we're back. I'm probably just gonna be streaming for about like 10 more minutes. I'm just gonna get my food and stuff mixed up, and then I'll probably stop after that. All right, and we're gonna get some famous ground beef and mac and cheese protein to the max. It's been in the freezer, so I'm gonna have to defrost it and then cook it. So we're about to snag a plate real quick. Top 10 protein moments. All right. Fork. Plates. Now let's put this back up. All right. So this stuff, the macros on it. Oh, this is a terrible angle. Right here, right there. But no, this stuff right here, the lighting in here is kind of garbo. This stuff right here is crazy good. It's literally mac and cheese with ground beef with taco seasoning. Like, how can you not like that? And plus, this is like this whole serving right here is about 60 grams of protein, so it's pretty optimal, if you ask me. Can I just rip this instead of having to defrost it? No, I'm just gonna have to put this in the microwave for a minute. That in there for 2 minutes. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the live. I'm just getting my post-workout meal heated up. And I'm trying to decide what anime I should start watching next because I've been watching Solo Leveling and I'm going to finish that tonight. I'm about to make a poll. All right, guys, there's a poll. Make it a little bit bigger. Oh my gosh! Hola! There's like no one in this live. I had like 18 people at one point earlier, but... I gotta defrost this, or I already defrosted it, but I've gotta actually heat it up now. It's like a giant Minecraft brick. We're gonna put that in there for a while. And we're back to one. I don't know, I had so many more viewers earlier. I don't know if it's just because it's almost 9 o'clock or what. Got a little protein shake action. Super optimal. Those are the macros. Got it from Aldi. Got it super cheap. My phone's gonna die in a little bit. I'll chug this. These are optimal. I don't know where everyone went. I had like earlier on the way to the gym, I had a lot of people, and then I had some people in here earlier, which granted it was just Yivit and them on their fake accounts on Little Red asking me a bunch of questions, but I don't know. I think it might be the time, because earlier whenever I had like a bunch of people watching, it was around like 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna assume that's why. Freaking starving. I'm about to go ahead and plug this into my calorie. Bro. By the way, Rachel, if you're still watching this, brown steak, I don't know if it's Jack or if it's Yevon. It's one of them too. Yeah, they think they're professionally unemployed. Ray. It's got to be Jack or Give It. I can't remember which one. No, you'd be surprised the stuff that Jack cooks up. I wouldn't be surprised if it's him either. I'll probably... See, I see people join, and I just know, like, it went from, like, 1 person to 3. I just know Yivit and Jack both probably called each other, like, hey, let's get on Matthew's YouTube Live. Top 10 most unemployed people of all time. Can I see the, like, who's voted? I've had 3 votes. Bro, just because you're making it big on the stock market right now, just let me cook, okay? YouTube is an investment. Let me cook. Yeah, and bro has that platinum credit card that he drops every 2 seconds. Guys, I need y'all to come back to Auburn. It's boring. Y'all are coming this Wednesday, right? Let's go. Yeah, it's just been like, I don't know, like the whole sleeping into like 12 o'clock, binging, okay, y'all quit freaking being weird about Rachel being in the chat. It's super weird. Yeah, like it's nice, but it just gets boring. Like, I need you guys up here to rage bait more people. Yeet Dab, these are a bunch of my friends and my girlfriend's in chat right now too. Okay, it currently is a giant brick of ground beef mac and cheese, but let me, bro. I said my friends and my girlfriend. You cut this up. Okay, bro, it's rage baiting. It's okay, Hatcher. We have video evidence of how bad we rage baited you. Video evidence. Okay, maybe cutting this up was a bad idea. Holding you are about to watch me attempt to. Bro, I'm not. Oh, check iMessage. The ratio is still 6-7. Six, 7. My chat's just turning into Joe Bartolozzi's chat. 6-7. Okay, there we go. We have metal knives and stuff. I don't want to get them dirty just for this. This is probably like the most like chopped, cooked way to do this, but earlier it was not as bad. There we go. And now we're gonna put this in the microwave again for another little while. Okay, bro. Let me cook. I know it's ghetto, okay, and let me cook. It's not bad. It tastes. It's one of those things where it tastes a lot better than it looks. Trust me. It's good. My grandma made a bunch of it for me, and I will never ever deny free optimal protein from grandma. Grandma's cooking is always peak. She also made. Let me just show you guys. It looks okay. I did not say that, or maybe I might have. I don't know. I'm just stupid. But no. Like all this right here is meal prep that she made for me. Same with those containers back there. And then I've got a couple in here, and I've got a few in here. So, yeah. Okay, regular mac and cheese is good depending on like how it's cooked and like where you get it from. To it, and like my grandma cooked it with like taco seasoning in it, so it doesn't just taste like plain like beef. Like it's actually not bad. So. You do make a really good mac and cheese. To be honest. And you make a really good steak too. Yes, 6'7". We're not even at 6'7" anymore. We're at 5'6", well, 6'5". My phone is about to die. I'm probably gonna end the live since my phone's about to die. I might start one later whenever I'm watching Solo Leveling. So